NBA sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the Toronto Thunderbirds. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
On the ready. Triple 38. Blue striker. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn, but it's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Get it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah.
And this is caught, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Thunderbirds 0.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now Chubb running right. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a second down and 6. Play action. It's Fields. Under a heavy rush. rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Third and long. It's Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On fourth down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football.
Okay,
because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Mon now off of play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give them an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
52 Glasgow.
They go play action here. Mon. He sets to fire deep. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Devin Duvernay. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will be a return from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And this one is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Bajorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now with the loss of words for me, which I know would excite all our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Off the play fake, Mon. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, here's Mon. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Devin Duvernay doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Colts continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. 21-0 our score after 1. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And again, it's Chubb. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. On 4th down, Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line.
Here we go.
Quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3.
Striker, 3-3. Green Jack. Ready?
Down on. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. George Kittle from 3 yards out. And the Colts continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Let's go! Come on!
Here we go on 4th down. Fields got a man. It's Judy complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
It's a gain of 8. That's good.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Man open, here's Jones. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here's Fields. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So everything right now that they touch on this side of the football seems to turn to gold. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They think they've got him.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Thunderbirds get a bit closer. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. For me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Let's go now.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Bond going to throw it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable in that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jalen Reagor, 32 yards. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Thunderbird 7.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half. Facing that big deficit, the clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing for Chubb, complete on the out route. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Run play action, Fields. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Fields. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They snap it to Fields. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. And trouble trying the middle here. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 31 yards. And the Thunderbirds are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The York on now for the extra point. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Makes the score Colts 31, Thunderbirds 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've got to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some points.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Black Ultra. Ready?
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 43 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down, here's Pierce. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Another carry for Pierce. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is going to get tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
43 rail, slide 2.
Brings up second and goal. At the 8-yard line.
Hey,
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On second and goal. Come on. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Colts will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Thunderbirds 14.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This will be a return from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10. Here's Chubb on a read option. And he stopped immediately there. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
It's third and 10.
Now it's Fields. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. One quarter remains for the right to survive round one here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And he'll take it just outside the 40. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Colts are set up well as they take over first and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go. Here we go.
Nickel.
52 blaster.
On first and 10, here's Mon. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they were going for the big strike right there, but this just terrific coverage by the defense in the end zone.
And what helps being a safety in this spot is the back line of the end zone. Defensive back coaches always preach. That's an extra defender because you know that they can only run so far. They can't run past you out of the back of the end zone. Then you know you can't be beat over the top. It gives you a chance to go make a play.
On 2nd and 11 now. Fields throwing middle, and it's complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Fourth down. Fields has to have this one. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we ended up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
22 needle.
Mon looks to throw. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But Charles, I know you appreciate seeing this great defense, especially with the heightened intensity of the postseason. These two defenses, they have risen to the occasion to force back-to-back interceptions.
You know,
he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's out right at the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no 3 points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw his Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now Fields. Caught by Jones. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And he's got a 1st down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning.
Down. Striker, 3-3. Claws red. Red, yellow. Ready?
Ron now off of play action. That'll be caught. Rager with it. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be second and a
Watch out
couple.
now. 50. Blaster. 6. 6. Madden. Drill green.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 9 yards to pick up there. It's a first down.
5. 97.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Colts.
Blue black. Blue striker. Set cut.
Here's Mon. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Smash. Red. White. White. Black ultra. Fierce yellow. Ready?
They go play action here. Mon. He'll fight his man, LaVisca Chenault. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Trouble. 38. Light blue. Black shot. Steel black. Red cycle. Needle blue. Red.
Now Mon. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick in the game. Instead, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Claws red.
Off the play fake. Mon. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Ready, set.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mond out of the shotgun. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Here's Mon. They're going for it. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Extra point try now for Patterson. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
49. Thunderbirds 14.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. On first down, here's Mon. Rager catches it left side. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.